Hello and welcome. It's me, Table, and we've got a request for a bot. Well, we've got hundreds of bot requests, but this bot request in particular is for Cookie, and it's going to be a plasma satellite. Yeah, that's what he's asked for. So, let's just go right ahead and get started, shall we? So, default design, as always. Right, so I've been told that I'm allowed to use rudders, but no TX, and it needs to be plasma. They are the requests / requirements that are required of me. Oh, it's got to be under 1200 as well. So, first things first, let's get the thing flying, shall we? So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Pair there, pair here. Movement tier 2s. Boop, boop, boop. And then we do that, and this, and then I'm gonna do that. Oh no. Okay, into practice with me. Whoop. So I'm on 310. 310's okay. I don't have forward thrust. All I have is up and down at the front. And what else? Turning. How are we doing here? So it's nose heavy. Okay. But it definitely still rises. So I need to put H on the other end, and then we can look into modifying the design. Oop. X, like this. Okay, rudders. Excuse me. Okay, what are we on? 428. Still really low. That's fine. In that case, I'm going to do this. I'm going to... right, so we've got a problem here. Let's do that and that. Okay. Now that we have this, I'd quite like to place some forward thrust on this drone. I don't want it to be slow, so we're going to go 10s. But I can't go 10s because of these wings. What can I do to change the situation I've got myself in? I do want it to be a cockpit, so let's do that. Here we are, success. No, but I can do that, and then this and that. Tier 10s? No, I need to copy the same thing underneath. So it's there. No, wait. How does that go? Oh, it comes out from that block. Okay, so like this. And then that and that. Trouble is, having the thrust there makes it vulnerable. Okay. I do not like it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take those wings off immediately, those thrusters off immediately, and extend the design immediately. So I need to be able to get a thruster in. So let's just do... I definitely reckon I'm going to need to do that. I don't think it's far enough forward even. I think it's going to be a problem. What about there? Thrusters? 1, 2. Okay. I feel better about that, if I'm honest. Now I need to find the location for wings, so I'm just going to put a lot on there. Oh, and then move the rudder to when it's no longer a problem. One way on 600, that's fine. Move that to there, and then a point there. Okay, so they can't go there, but they can go there. Let's take it out for a practice. I don't know how it's going to perform. It's definitely going to be able to float. I feel like I need some shielding on the underside, if I'm honest, because the underside's quite flat. I'm thinking of mounting the plasmas high. Okay. Well, it's definitely agile. It definitely floats. Cockpit's quite far forward, but that in itself isn't necessarily a bad thing. But it is a satellite, because I can just do that. So it is definitely a satellite, it's just a very agile one. Okay, I'm happy with that. Arm this thing, shall we? Or maybe if I move that up one. Kind of no, I'm not going to move that up one. Wait, if I move that up one, and I can move this up one, which makes it more compatible with shields. And as if by magic, I've got these two convenient brackets that look like they could hold shields. Tier 10s on 800. Gotta be careful because I need to arm. I still need to weaponize this thing. Do you know what tier 9s? No to tier 9. You know what? Before I put shields on the bottom, let's arm this thing. So, oh, that looks so ugly. Realistically, how many plasmas should I put on this thing? Like, don't need that many, surely. Hardware. Tier 10 plasma. 1. So they can overlap quite a bit, but not that much. Don't know how often that one. Well, if I'm flying sideways, it would be okay. Three more, huh? That's what, 5? Yeah, I think we're on 5 now. Ding ding ding. What are we on? 10. Sorry, 1,000. I was just curious as to how much I've already used on the pflopometer. I kind of want to put in a little bit more block-wise. Give it at least some shape. Inners, yeah. Yeah, you know what? You're getting there. Glass, if you don't mind. Windscreen. Oop. Can I get one there? That'd be so good. Yes! Okay. 1,600. No, 1,067. I think it's going to be heavy in the back, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Prisms. Maybe I should put a row all the way along there. You know what, I might not go shields, if I'm honest. I might not go shields. What am I on? 1,011. To here. Oh wait, that's not the block I wanted. No. There we go. Can I get one of those in? Yes. Practice. Is it too heavy? Or will it fly? Because it was super maneuverable on the last practice, which makes me feel like the extra weight could probably benefit. Heavy at the front, but we knew that. But it's still a hover. It's actually surprisingly well balanced considering the guns at the front. You know what? I think we're there as far as designs go. It's expensive, it's a lot of helium, but if you're going to want a satellite, you're going to have to pay. Although blocks have been reduced 20% now, so helium is way cheaper. I mean, you could put a rudder on it and make it less wish-washy with the. Do you know what? Let's put a rudder on it. We got the extra. Add the stability. Like, and there's a perfect place for a rudder right there. Right there, perfect place. Kind of want to move it further into the middle, like a sailboat. Okay, let's try. I think we're there. I think we've made a nice little fly. One less plasma than you can fire, so it is undergunned. But to be honest, there's room. Why is it behaving like that? Why is that happening? The rudder's forcing it upside down. Okay, so no on the rudder. and this and make a tail. Really? If I used up all the rudders? Where are we? Rudders. I'm going to have to guess. I'm guessing that's tier 10. Hope I guessed right. I guessed right. Okay. I mean, to be honest, before I start adjusting this cosmetic side of things, I should really make sure that it works, really. Maybe it doesn't even need a tail. I don't think it even needs a tail. I think a tail was excessive. I think it was pretty stable beforehand. But let's see what a tail does for it. I don't know if I'm still under 1200 though. I don't want the tail. I don't want the tail. Do you know why? Because it was a satellite that was asked for, and this feels more like a flyer. So I'm just gonna take off the entire tail, and then I'm gonna take it out for one more spin with the extra weight on the tail, minus the wing, the rudders, and see how it does. Because that extra few blocks might have acted as a sufficient counterweight to stop it from tipping so heavily at the back. Well, it only tipped slightly at the front anyway, but this might even it up. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I'm happy with that. It turns really sharp. I don't know how it will perform under damage, but the good thing is you can lose all the rudders and it definitely still floats. What was the CPU? How bad was it? 1121. Yeah, that's good because then it gives you some kind of gives you some scope to readjust things as you see fit. But there we have it. That's it. Tier 10 satellite with plasmas, no TX, and rudders. There we have it. I've been Table. Thanks so much for watching. If you've liked what you've seen here today, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll take it out for a match at some point in the near future. In the meantime, stay chum, and also, most importantly of all, do not forget, on pain of death,